You ever hear about the 12-hour cult? No? Yeah, most folks haven't. And there's a reason for that. If you had exactly 12 hours left before your entire town vanished, would you even know it? That's the question no one in Caledonia Falls, Missouri ever asked. Not until it was far, far too late. This story isn't in any history book. You won't find it on the news. And, officially, it never even happened. It started with a call to 911. They're gone. All of them. They're just gone. The voice was shaking. It came from a janitor working late across the street from an old firehouse. What he saw that night, it would never make the papers, never show up in a single police file, because someone made damn sure it disappeared at exactly 7:06 p.m., October 14th, 2002. 41 people inside that abandoned firehouse vanished, just like that. No screams, no struggle. They left behind only their clothes, still warm, folded in perfect circles on the concrete. That line, that's from the original police dispatch, the one that mysteriously disappeared within 24 hours. Now, Caledonia Falls wasn't the kind of town anyone paid attention to. Small, forgotten, just another old mill town in Missouri. But for one day, it should have been national news. Except, no one ever heard about it. It started earlier that morning. People in town began finding strange envelopes. No stamp, no return address, just slipped under doors, left on windshields, resting on window ledges. Every envelope held the same note. "You're ready. Sunset." The red door. Typed. Same font. Same spacing. Cold. Mechanical. And the people who got them, they weren't connected. A retired pastor, a teenage chess prodigy, a hospice nurse, a man just released from prison. All walks of life. Different ages, background, stories. But by 6 p.m., they were all walking in the same direction, toward that firehouse. Calm, silent, some of them smiling. A few neighbors noticed, said their eyes looked off, empty. One guy swears he saw his sister, Rachel Gaines, just 19, walking barefoot across gravel. Her feet were bleeding. She didn't even flinch. Another man said he saw 3 figures in robes, stitched together from old police uniforms. And the town got weird. Real weird. Birds, dead, all over porches. Streetlights flickering in sync, one by one. And this silence fell over the whole place. Not just quiet. I'm talking eerie, bone-deep stillness. No dogs, no traffic, just nothing. Then, at exactly 7:06 p.m., every phone within a 3-mile radius buzzed. No message, just a black screen with the number 41 pulsing in red. At 9:13 p.m., that old firehouse, long condemned, struck by lightning back in '96, lit up, red, glowing. No power lines, no generator. And this strange, low-frequency hum, like a whale song run through a broken speaker. When the cops showed up, they found the door wide open. Inside were 41 neat piles of clothes, each one perfectly arranged. In the center of each pile, a chalk symbol still warm to the touch. No blood, no signs of a struggle, but the air, it felt thick, wet, like walking into a storm that hadn't broken yet. One officer said he heard breathing. Another swore he saw shadows moving along the wall, even though no one was there. And then they found the camera, a melted high-8 camcorder wedged in the rafters. It belonged to Lewis Randall, a 17-year-old kid who never came home that night. Most of the tape was static, but a few frames, they were recovered. In the first, all 41 people are standing in a perfect circle, facing outward, arms stretched wide. In the second, the concrete floor is gone, replaced by some swirling black void, like water, but deeper. The final frame, all of them, heads turned inward, mouths wide open, eyes white. And then, just for a split second, one word flickers on screen, together. They pulled audio too, from a nearby pawn shop's busted security system. It's faint, static-filled, but under the noise, there's a chant. Not English, not Latin, just repeating every 13 seconds. And behind it, a ticking, precise, like a clock counting down. When slowed down, some folks say it sounds like, "The vessel is the voice is the gate." By sunrise, the FBI had locked down the entire area. Locals were silenced, phones confiscated. The firehouse, flattened by noon. Official cause, gas leak, hallucinations, case closed. Except it didn't end there. October 14th, 2007, 5 years later to the day, it happened again. Different town, same number, 41, same red door, same spiral symbol, same damn silence. And it's happened 4 more times since. Always 5 years apart, always 41 people. The towns, always remote, easy to forget, easy to erase. Every time, witnesses report the same thing. Glowing red light, folded clothes, that same message, you are ready. And every time the feds swoop in, clean up, and vanish like it never happened. There was one man who tried to stop it, Agent Wesley Rourke. He lost his wife in the 2007 event. He went missing 3 years later. His last voicemail. The spiral breathes. Now here's where it gets really strange. A leaked FBI map from 1998 surfaced. 41 red dots marked across the U.S., all arranged in a spiral pattern, each labeled Awakening Site. And guess what sits dead center? Caledonia Falls. And one last dot remains. Inactive, slated to awaken in 2027. That one's labeled with a single word, you. There's one more thing. A notebook, supposedly written by Rourke, scrawled over and over like a warning. They don't disappear. They become the door. And in 2012, a blog post claimed someone actually survived. An old man, confused, naked, found wandering in Nebraska. DNA matched a guy who vanished in the 2002 incident, but within days, his body began to deteriorate. Skin turned translucent. Bones went soft. Before he died, he whispered one word, inside. So if one day you wake up and there's an envelope on your doorstep, no name, no stamp, just sitting there in the morning light, don't read it, because the moment you do, you've already joined them.